Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to study about how to perform the arithmetic operations using Windows Form applications. So, arithmetic operation in the sense addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, remainder calculation. All these operations we can perform these operations using Windows Form application also. So, for this, I have created a project with the name of arithmetic operations. You can see this is my project arithmetic operations. So for this we need a text box control. So we will add three text boxes. The first text box to accept the value first number, second text box to accept the second number, and third one to store the result. So we need buttons, different buttons for a different arithmetic operation. So we will add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 buttons. So one button for the exit will use arrange buttons in a proper sequence in proper position also. So just rename these buttons, just right click, just go to property again, just click search for the text property, and this is for add, this is for subtraction, this is for multiplication, this is for division, this is for remainder, and the last button for exit. So we have added 6 buttons to perform various arithmetic operations. We have added three text boxes, one to accept the values and one to store, two to accept the values and one to store the results. So we will add some labels also. So we will use three labels. First, second label, this is the first. So first number, second number, and this is result. Okay, so we'll use one more level 4, to display equal to sign. Okay, so this is our form design. These two text boxes to accept the value and this third text box to store or to display the result. So in Windows Form application, if you want to add a code for any control or any component that you have added to your form, just in last video also we have discussed about the same thing. We have to just double click on the component or a control on which or for which we want to apply the code. So for the addition, if you want to add the code for add button, so double click on add button. Now if you want to add the code for a subtraction, just double click on a subtraction button. So for first we will add set we will add the code for addition. So the text box 3 dot text is equal to text box 1 dot text plus text box 2 dot text. So the text box 3 value in a text box 3 will be the addition of value from text box 1 and the value from text box 2. Just we will save it, we will execute it. So we'll add 12 and 12, just add button. So our probable result or the addition of 12 and 12 is 24, but it's not showing it as a 24, it's showing as a 12 12. So the reason is clear. Why? The text box text means it is in a form of a string. A value from a text box 1 also, it's always in the form of a string. It's also in always in the form of a string. And the plus sign, it is for the concatenation. It's using it as a concatenation. It is using it for a concatenation of a string. So it is concatenating. It is considering this 12 as a string, this 12 as a string, and this is the concatenation of a two string. So everything that you will enter in a text box, it's always in the form of a string. So we need to parse that value into appropriate data type. So to perform the operation, globally we will define three variables: number one, number two, and the result variable. Okay, so we'll remove this line of code, complete line of code. Now number one is equal to text box value from a text box 1 will be stored into number 1. The value from a text box 2 will be stored into number 2, and the result is equal to number 1 plus number 2. Now it's in the form of an integer, and text box 3 dot text is equal to result. So we'll save it, we'll execute it, we'll see again, we will provide the values to the text boxes, again we will add. So again it's showing the same result, a concatenation of the string. It's not converting that value into appropriate data type. So you can see there are three errors: cannot convert, cannot implicitly convert the type string to integer, string to integer, again integer to string. So the value from a text box 1 dot text, it's in the form of a string, and the variable number 1 is of type integer. So we need to parse it. So we know it better how to parse the value from a one type into another type. So you can parse that value, or you can convert that value using the parse method, also using the convert class also. And to convert that integer to string, just concat with the space a single character. Just execute 12 plus 12 addition. Now it's showing the result as a 24. Subtraction, multiplication, it's not showing any result, so we have not code for it. So this is the code, or this is how we can convert. So just copy this code, set this code for subtraction, just change the symbol with a minus. Again for a multiplication, control V, change this symbol with a star. Again for the division, paste it, change this symbol with a division. And again for the remainder, control V, and change this symbol with the percentage. So save it and execute it. So 12 and second number as a 4. So addition is 16 right, subtraction is 8 correct, again multiplication is 44, 48 correct, the division is 3, remainder is 0, and exit we have not code for exit, so we'll set the code for exit button also. Just double click on exit button, and code for exit is this dot close, so automatically it will close the current opened form. So again we will perform operation. Addition is 134, subtraction is 112, multiplication is, division is, remainder is 2, division is 11, and exit. So it's working properly. Now this is how we can perform the various arithmetic operations using Windows form controls, or Windows application form also, Windows form application also. So we can add extra code to this application also, as here we'll execute it. So we'll enter 34, and I will enter 56 as a second number, and the result is minus 22. So now if you want to set a task that always, if you want to a result of a subtraction always a positive number, so you can set code for here. You can give that logic in a subtraction button. Now if you want to add if you want to add the exception handling for a divide by 0 for the division, you can add it in this particular button also. One more thing we can do here, we can add the symbol. Whenever I will press add button, it must show a plus over here. the subtraction minus over. So for this purpose, just add one label to our project or to our form, level 5. So it must be this, it's so small, so change the font size for the level 5, make it as 12. Okay, and from the text property remove this, all this. So the name of the label is level 5. So in a add button, so these are the labels. Label 5 dot text is equal to, within double quote mark, plus sign. So we'll see whether it's working. So you can see 12 plus 1 is equal to 13. So for subtraction, we have not added the code. Just copy the same line because we have to set the value for the same label. So here, and change the symbol as a minus. A third button is for the multiplication. So change the symbol as a star. The fourth button is for the division. So change the symbol as a divide by slash. And the fifth button is for the remainder calculation. So add the percentage. So now see, 12, so 123 divided by 11, addition is 134, correct. And it's showing that sign also, minus. Again, multiplication star, division divide by, remainder 2, and this is exit. Now you can change, this is your arithmetic operations. So if you want to change that name, again, arithmetic. So yeah. Now if you want to add a set exception handling for a division number, here you can set in a try block, and a catch block, create object as e1, here message box dot show e1 dot message. So save it, close that catch block. So we'll see whether it's working for a divide by 0 or not. Attempt to divide by 0, which is not possible. So this is how you can add the multiple. If you want to set a code for a subtraction operation which will always produce the positive result, so you can add here, if number 1 is greater than number 2, it's okay. Else, first of all, display the message box dot show the number second number, means number 2 plus is greater than number 1. So a result is equal to number 2 minus number 1. So now we'll see. We'll add one more thing here, a plus sign, double quote mark, full stop. Save it and execute it. So let 23 minus, so you can see 43 is greater than 23. So it's showing the positive result as a 22. So it's minusing 23 from 44, 45. So this is how we can set a code for various codes for your Windows form controls or components. And this is all about the arithmetic operations using Windows form application. Thank you.